What's good, everyone? Accent Boy here, back with another video. And however, imagine you're a parent and one day you're home or you're whereabout and receive a call, or the police showed up to your property stating that your child has just been killed. And to be honest, I'm not a parent, but I don't know how I would act in that moment if I hear that terrible news that my child, who I just saw left the house for work, has just been killed over stupid stuff. And in this video, basically, I want to go over a few things. And it's just so crazy how a lot of people are materialistic in this world, and a lot of people, they don't like to work for their own things. And when they see people with their own things, they tend to hate on people instead of going out and try to look a job and try to work just as that individual. But in this case here, you have a 17-year-old teen mom who basically lost her life due to the hands of a dusty broad who they recently let out of jail, and basically took the life of this 17-year-old teen mom. She basically killed this poor girl over a Juicy Couture bag. Yes, you heard it right, a Juicy Couture bag. And you have to really sit and think about it. A Juicy Couture bag. I'm not a female, but from the way I be seeing things, Juicy Couture, a lot of people ain't wearing that no more. I could see if it's a Michael Kors, Gucci, Louis V, etc., but a Juicy Couture. But however, I'm going to let you guys hear from the news, and then we're going to come back and chop it up.
We begin with the mother of a 17-year-old stabbed to death outside of the Galleria. Says that she was killed over her purse.
Such a sad story. Police say her killer is still on the loose tonight. Fox 26's Natalie He joining us live from the Galleria with her family's message. Natalie.
Well, we spoke to the victim's mother today. She tells us her daughter was a new mom. She was just about to turn 18 in February. This tragedy happening just before Christmas, and tonight her family is demanding justice.
I have no words to describe the pain and emptiness that I feel right now.
Another act of senseless violence in the city of Houston. This time, the victim was 17-year-old Kayla Stevenson, a new mom who was getting her GED and trying to make ends meet.
She just had a baby 6 months ago, and she recently had moved with my mom over in the Galleria area so she could get a job over there. And so I would get the baby on the weekends. She had hopes, of saving to get a car. She wanted to be get a cosmetology license and do her own business.
Kayla's mother, Kylie Stevenson, says the teen started working at Lled's and the NBA store inside the Galleria Mall last month. Kayla apparently walked 10 minutes to work every day. Last Saturday, detectives say Kayla was walking down West Alabama near Sage Street around 11 a.m. when a suspect on a bicycle attacked the teen and tried to steal her purse.
It was a Juicy Couture bag, pinkish with rhinestones in the initials, JC, and they got into a fight. And from the fight, she ends up getting stabbed a couple times and left on the sidewalk. But somebody saw and flagged down an officer.
Kayla leaves behind her mom, two younger sisters, 13 and 14 years old, and her 6-month-old daughter, Lonnie, who will now be in her father's custody in Florida.
I lost my daughter, and now my granddaughter is going to be gone as well. So I just... that's even harder, she never will get to grow up, knowing her mother.
All right, people. So there you hear the horrific news of what basically happened. And as I said, this girl basically lost her life due to the hands of a criminal who they let out of jail, and a criminal who should have never been let out decided to take the life of this teen mom. And I never been to Houston before, but when was watching the news, I was looking at a lot of the comments on this story, and a lot of people who is familiar with the Houston area and also the Galleria Mall, they were saying that it used to be a fun place, but now it's become very horrible, and that's where a lot of homeless people tend to hang out. I don't know how true it is, but I'm not from Houston, so people from Houston know. But I just find it amazing how here you have this young teen mom who's basically trying to get her life in order. You heard she's been going to school to get her GED. She basically worked 2 jobs, and she had a little purse. God knows how hard she worked for that purse. And here you have a hater saw that little girl with her own bag that she worked so hard for and took her life over something so stupid. And I could just feel for the mom, because I don't know if that's her only child, but from the look of it, it seemed like that's her only child. No, I forgot. I think that's her only child. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I could just imagine the mom pain hearing that news that you lost your child over stupidness. And not only that, the girl was a teen mom. So imagine that child going to have to grow up knowing that her mom is not there, or she didn't get a chance to meet her mom. That's very crazy. Even though they're saying the child father is coming to take her, but still it's very devastating, because that grandma won't have any type of bonding time, or should I say any type of bond with that kid, because that kid is going to an whole nother state. And it's just mind-blowing how the justice system failed this young girl, because here's a person that should have been locked away, a person who keep on doing countless amount of crimes, and the judge just keep letting her back into society. And it's just crazy. You have to really sit and think about, like, with some of these judges, if they happen to have any type of sense. You know what I mean? And I understand every state is different when it comes to the rules and the laws, but if you have a person who is constantly in and out of jail, that shows you that person needs help, and that person doesn't deserve to be out roaming on the street. You know what I mean? And people who should be in jail for a longer time, they let walk, but people who doesn't deserve to be in jail, they let stay in jail for a long time. You know what I mean? And I hope that they catch this individual who basically did this to this poor girl, because this girl didn't even live to see her 18-year-old birthday. And it's just mind-blowing. As I said, a person die over a purse, and who knows, at this time maybe the lady was trying to take the purse away from her, and she was trying to fight back, because yes, you work hard for it, but same time thinking about it, your life is not even worth it. It's just sometimes it's just best to give it up. Because at the end of the day, materialistic stuff can be replaced, but your life, that cannot be replaced. And you could see what happened in this situation. Yeah, you have a purse, you lost your life over that purse. As I said, maybe she was fighting back, maybe not, but majority of the time, if you're getting robbed or whatsoever for something that you have, that someone seed, it's best just to give it up. It's not worth it. And I just really can't understand why a lot of individuals would tend to die over materialistic stuff when it could simply be replaced. But it's just sad, and my heart goes out to the family, and also that little girl who is gonna grow up wondering where our mom is, and seeing everyone with their parents and have to really question what really went on while during her childhood. So people, just let me know what you think, like and subscribe.